Don't you understand? Rusty has been pulling all the strings. He caused everything that happened between Travis and Liza.
Did Travis tell you that?
Of course he did. He was here earlier looking for Liza.
But how did he...
Rusty has been manipulating and bamboozling and generally running around acting like a world-class psychopath.
Martin, will you slow down? This is very confusing.
Joanne, how much more proof do you need? Travis believes everything. He's running around like crazy trying to find Liza so he can beg her forgiveness. Why don't you believe it?
I'm not saying I don't believe it. I'm saying I don't understand it. Will you just slow down and explain to me what you're talking about?
I'm sorry, Joanne. I guess I'm a little worked up. It's just that I tend to shoot from the hip if anybody even pretends like they're defending Rusty Sims' help.
I'm not saying that...
Oh, glad we're not too busy.
Where in the blazes have you been?
Good morning, Jenny.
Morning.
Oh, would you care for a croissant? I found a little bakery nearby makes them almost as well as I do.
No, thanks. I'm not hungry yet. What happened to your face?
Oh, well, combine an icy sidewalk, picket fence, klutz like me, stir well, and voila.
Yeah, Well, Ringo said you wanted me to go to the bank or something.
I lied.
What?
False pretenses. What would we do without them?
Look, Rusty, just tell me what's going on.
Well, I knew you wouldn't come over here on a social visit, and I do need to talk to you.
About what?
Jenny, don't be so suspicious. Sit down, please.
Why, Rusty?
Don't you want to hear about your daughter? About Danielle?
This is Search for Tomorrow.
What about Danielle?
Well, I was very concerned when I knew you'd spent all your savings on a private investigator to look for her.
Yeah, I told you I didn't want your help.
So you did. But I am a sentimental old buzzard and very persistent.
Well, you're right about that anyway. What about Danielle?
The search is over.
Search is over?
She's been found.
Oh, Rusty, where is she? Where is she?
I don't have the answer to that. My lawyer, Mr. Phillips, who's been spearheading the search, says only that he's located her.
Oh.
I'm having a meeting with him tomorrow, and then I'll be able to answer all your questions.
Tomorrow? I don't know whether that's too long to wait or too soon to find out.
You know, Jenny, I've been waiting a long time to give you this good news about your daughter. More than anything in the world, I want your happiness. What's the matter?
I don't like you touching me.
Jenny, all I meant...
Rusty, we've been through this before. I told you a million times, stay up front with me.
I am.
Oh, yeah? I think you're pretending you found Danielle, just to make me grateful to you.
Jenny, I didn't do it to gain your gratitude. And secondly, she has been found.
I'll believe it tomorrow.
You know, there's absolutely no reason in this world why you shouldn't trust me.
Maybe not, but I don't. People who keep saying, trust me, those are the ones you have to watch out for. Oh, you come on real smooth, Rusty. You're quiet, you're polite. But I get the feeling that you want to add me to some collection of yours. I make one wrong move, I'll end up in a goldfish bowl or end up on your mantle with all your other trophies.
Please, don't.
Don't what?
I care for you. Ever since we met, I've been very attracted to you. I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's your feistiness combined with your vulnerability. At least that's part of it. All I want to do is to make you happy. And all I ask in return is that you look at me as a man. Not as some sort of cold, calculating computer, but as a man with very deep, very real feelings for you. Jenny, aren't I allowed to want to care for someone?
Rusty, I don't think we should go into
Oh,
this.
please, all right. Just remember what I said, and we'll talk about it soon.
Yeah, okay. So you're going to find out from this Phillips guy about Danielle?
Yes, tomorrow as promised. Yeah, you could come along while he gives his report.
Oh, yeah? Maybe I'll do that. But Rusty, I'm not going to let myself believe this. Not until it happens.
Well, it will.
What's wrong? Something happened with the boat?
No, the boat's fine. We've got to find Liza.
Stu, it has all come out in the wash. Rusty has been behind all these shenanigans going on between Travis and Liza. Travis is home right now, chewing his nails, waiting for Liza to pull in the driveway. That's why we're so anxious to find out where she is.
Have you seen her?
Well, she just dropped me off. She said she had some errands to do.
What kind of errands? Was she going shopping, getting your car fixed?
No,
What?
no. She said, oh, yeah, I remember now. She said she had to go to the bank. She was short of cash.
Well, call her. Maybe you can catch her before she leaves.
Yeah, all right. Just so happens we go to the same branch. I know exactly who to call. And listen, as soon as I hang up, you got to tell me what this is all about.
We will, Stu, we will. Just make the call.
Yeah. Come on, Liza, be there. Please be there, honey.
Lauren, hey, Hanson, you home? Hello?
Oh, Mrs. Carter. Rusty Santel. Is your husband home?
No, Mr. Santel, I'm sorry, he's not.
Oh, I see. Well, do you know where I can find him or what time he'll be home?
I just got home from school myself. I really don't know what Warren's up to.
Uh-huh. Well, how are you?
Fine. Studying hard for a change.
Well, good. You know, Susie, you're a very charming young lady. Asset to a vice president of the bank. I've been meaning to invite you and your husband over for dinner for some time.
Well, thanks.
I assume he's still not considering resigning.
I think you'll have to ask Warren about that.
Susie!
I'm in here, honey. He just walked in. I'll put him on the menu.
What do you want?
I want you to honor your commitment.
Don't give me that. I'm not committed to you.
Carter, you have an assignment, and you bloody well better get to it. I have some dirty laundry here. It needs cleaning, and I also have a time limit, so you better get moving.
Look, I don't work for you anymore. I thought that maybe was clear enough.
Carter, you work for me until I dismiss you. Is that clear enough?
Hold it. Honey, do me a favor. Would you go in the other room for a minute? I want to talk to him privately. Look, Santel, this is getting real stale.
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more. So stop talking and take your orders.
No, you take your orders and you can put them...
My, aren't we getting feisty this afternoon? Listen, maybe I should throw you a little carrot, eh? You get this money into Canada, and I'll be sure that you get your money.
Yeah?
Yes, just think. You'll be able to have that little nest egg you've been begging for so long. In return, I want you to get this into Canada as soon as possible. Tonight would suit me just fine.
The answer's still no.
Oh, I think that's a wrong attitude, Carter.
You're running scared, aren't you, Santel? I can feel you sweating right over the phone.
Boy, don't get smart with me. I could turn your life inside out 6 different ways.
Oh, big talk.
Yes. You're going to pay a high price if you don't agree to this.
Santel, I don't scare easily, all right? I'm out. I'm finished. And I'm going to collect my money.
Oh, yes, Carter. You're going to collect something, all right. But it won't be money. Goodbye. Oh, I almost forgot. Give my regards to your dear wife. She's very sweet, although a bit naive. However, that can be changed.
Santel, if you so much as talk to her again...
You pack your bag, hire a car, and be over here by 5 o'clock. It's a long drive to Canada. No, I don't see any need to terminate the project. Have I ever failed in my obligations before? Yes, the material will be cleaned and it will be put back into circulation. Well, I don't see it that way at all. I have alternate plans and I have plenty of time. Yes. Very well. Goodbye.
I see Travis went straight to you. Bruises look painful. You all right?
I walked into a door. How long have you been here?
Not long, don't worry. I didn't overhear any of the details of your conversation.
Good.
Your tone was enough. Still wheeling and dealing, Rusty.
A businessman tends to business.
And how much carnage will this business create, huh? Is there really more money to be made, Rusty? More lives to destroy?
What are you doing here, Raja Doyanya?
I came to find out if it's only money you want, or if destroying people's lives really gives you pleasure.
I am a man of many pleasures. Some regrets.
Regrets?
I regret that I ever loved your mother. I regret that you're my goddaughter. And I regret that we're not in Europe right now.
I see. I suppose it's those regrets that keeps me from, what, being killed in an auto accident, or better yet, a plane crash, I suppose.
No, Aja. No. That's far too impersonal. Why? Why did you tell Travis?
Because I love him.
Love? What's that? What's love? What's love? You had him right in the palm of your hand. With the slightest little movement, you had him.
Not had, Rusty. You mean own, and I don't want Travis that way. It costs too much.
Idiot. A romantic fool.
Love and ownership are two very different things, Rusty, and I am learning very quickly that you do not know the distinction.
Get out.
I am leaving, but I'm leaving more than just your house, Rusty. I'm leaving Henderson. I've resigned from Turner Instruments. Travis has lent me his plane. I'm flying to Texas to look for a job at the Space Institute.
Where's Travis?
Secretary said he went home. I imagine he is there waiting for Liza to beg her forgiveness.
How touching.
Leave, Rusty. There's no point in stirring up more trouble.
Since when is progress trouble?
Progress. Rusty, wake up. No one will trust you now. We have done too much damage. Rusty, we can never make amends for what we have done. But the least we can do is apologize and then very quietly crawl away.
Crawl? I never crawl. I may be having some problems right now, but those problems will be resolved. I'm going to win this one, Aja. And you can count on it. And don't
I do doubt it, though, Rusty. You see, you can't continue to fool everyone, not Travis, not Joanne, not even me. You're incapable of love, Rusty.
There are other weapons besides love.
I don't know you anymore. Maybe I never did. You have no loyalties, no feelings, not even any conscience at all, do you?
You have just given a precise accounting of my strength.
And you wouldn't hesitate to kill anyone in Henderson to get what it is you want.
No, I wouldn't. And who knows? I may just have to.
I did love you, Rusty. But right now, I would give anything to have never met you.
Centel. Absolutely not. This transaction is going on as scheduled. It's on the verge of successful completion. Surely my personal assurance will suffice at this point in time.
Oh, and another thing, Jenny, if anyone should ask, we're all out of roast duck, okay? Thank you.
Any word?
I just called Travis.
Liza's not home yet.
No, she's not home yet.
Where could she be? The bank said she didn't come there to get any money. She couldn't have done her errands.
Maybe she got some cash from one of those teller machine things.
Well, that's right. Well, if she got the cash and did her errands, why isn't she home yet?
Well, maybe she saw Travis's car in the driveway, didn't want to see him, and just drove away.
She wouldn't do that. If she saw his car there, she'd talk to him.
Oh, I wouldn't count on that, Joanne. I mean, Liza still got every right to be angry, even though Rusty was behind everything. Oh, I can't believe that lowlife's finally being seen for what he really is.
Has anyone talked to Rusty about this?
Travis did. He went over there. They had quite a tussle, apparently. Seems like Travis roughed him up quite a bit.
I just find it so hard to believe.
I can't believe I didn't see through that man.
Oh, come on, Jonah. Don't blame yourself. He had us all fooled.
He's right, Joanne. I mean, he was a real pro.
I helped him make contacts all over town. I wonder how many other people he fooled.
Oh,
Hi, beautiful.
that's my line.
What are you doing up?
I have to go out.
Where?
I have to run a couple of errands. I'll be back in about an hour, though. I'll take you to dinner.
What do you say? We forget about dinner and crawl back into bed?
We were just in bed, and you're still in bed.
Yeah, I know, but it's all cold and empty now. What's the matter? Couldn't you sleep?
I dozed for a little bit. Most of the time I was just watching you. I don't get to do that at night. So tonight I took a nice long look.
Sounds pretty boring to me.
It's not boring. Susie, I really love you.
Warren, what's bothering you?
Nothing. I just have a few things on my mind, but I'm going to take care of it, and I'll be back here in an hour or two.
Is it banking business?
It's business.
Warren, it's got to be more than...
Susie, it's fine. It's nothing. It's okay. Just forget it. All right?
Okay.
I'll be back in an hour.